Hello, this is Get Carter, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, where we are trying to make sure we can feed ourselves and not die of starvation, or at least avoid the mush bars if we can, which would be much preferable. I am getting them to dig as a high priority into here because we've got a bunch of muckroot, bristle blossom, and I think that mealwood is actually grown, so we can get some food off it and we can plant the seed in here. I think once we start to harvest this round of food, we should be actually right to go for food, and we can start increasing. What are you complaining about? That was the one down there. So we got a bit more, not a bit more food. Maybe we already ate the other 600 we had. So do we, tell you what, just get them up, will you? Because you need fertilization. We could do with a bit more food. Now that we got we got the air tiles in, so once they're fully in, we should be able to oxygenate the base at a decent level. I don't want to open up too much more straight away, although there's more food in there and there's heaps of oxygen in there, so maybe that one. But we'll have to see. Right now, probably we want to clean up the base a little bit and get this water down. So instead of trying to fit it all in here, what I'll do is I'm going to drop that water down the bottom once I get all the food, and I'm going to drop this water down the bottom and get a polluted water tank, probably somewhere around there, and we'll get that in there as well, and that way we can get rid of the, because this, where is it? There. So it's producing the polluted oxygen, so we'll get a polluted tank and we'll stick some water in it. We'll put some clean water on top so it'll stop the polluted oxygen from coming up. What do we got? 0 food. Outstanding. Hold on, how can we have 0 food? You should be uprooted. I had thought we got some. Unless everyone just ate the food. I thought we got some food from that, the muckroot at the very least. How close are we to growing food? Alright, we will be getting some more meal ice, so what I might do is I'll just hold off. The bristles aren't going to grow too quickly, unfortunately. So what do we want? We'll do... Alright, they won't be able to reach that. We might want to do... So these are all set to 5, so we'll go there, and there, and there, and then we might just do one. You can do one up there, and I think we'll see if we can avoid getting soaking wet. And we'll do that, and then we'll break through there, get all the water down here. And then what are you doing? Bury those. We unlocked the little hatch, but can't remember if the hatches will drown. Where are you? Right, we'll see. If he drowns, he drowns. Hopefully we'll get some food. I want to cut out that too. Now there. Now that is some slime lung, so we've got some slime lung close to the base, which is bit unfortunate. I do want to leave at least one block between the infected slime lung and the ew. Did that choose a hatch? Yeah. Don't know what will happen when he gets covered in water. Does he, like, if he'll just burrow in the ground and be fine? Nope. No, he's dead. Have we got the right thing? Meat. Sweep that with a 9. Yeah, we've got lots of food. Sweep with a 9. Hold on, is there more than one set of meat there? Alright, no, that's all good. Alright, we don't have to worry about food. We don't have to worry about the mush bars, thanks to the 2 hatches that kindly gave their lives. And what we'll do is, I think you're unreachable. Yeah, it's unreachable. But you two should... we go there. I was hoping to avoid whoever did it getting soaking wet, but I don't think there's a way to avoid that. And you should be dug out. You're at 4. You will be dug out. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do this one. Once we got this food in, I reckon we'll be fine. So we got 2 cycles worth of food, give or take. Maybe a little bit less, but we'll get the bristle blossoms should have grown by then, and we'll get at least another round of mealwood. And we're going to dig down to here, or up here to get the others. I think that's going to go stale before we get to it, yeah. That ain't going to work. Alright, so they're starting to store stuff, which is quickly filling up. What I'm going to do is do another... What is that for? I'm not sure what's priority set to 4. Yeah. Alright, no, it's set to 5. Alright, and what we'll do is we'll copy settings to that one, and we'll copy settings to that one. Ah, there we go. So we'll cut into do there. They should be able to nearly get to everything. Just stick a ladder in there, they'll be able to get there, and we'll do a mop of all of that. Alright, so we got water down here. Ah, they didn't get the food. I'm assuming meat just rots in... No, cancel plus sweep 9. Fortunately, I forgot to check if they'd got the meat before I decided to let the water... Alright. Both of you, hurry up and get the water. I get you to mop, you get you to do the ladder. Can they not get them? Sweep errand assigned. Well, it's reachable. We'll do that just there, just to see if it helps them. And someone will go mop that up, and hopefully... Alright, sweet. He's picked up all the meat. Is he going to put it back, or is he... Put it in? Alright, so when they're sweeping up and carrying the meat, they don't count in the calories available, even if they're just basically transporting it from one spot to the other. Alright, let's get... So we just finished all the basic level research. What I want to do is the insulated tiles, and we'll start... Oh, that reminds me too. And I wanted a manual airlock on here to keep the... So that's a 6, and that's a 6. Just to keep the smell in, or keep the polluted oxygen, which should be produced at some point. And we need to get this sorted so we can get our polluted water tank sorted. What are you guys doing? 6,400. Alright, so we should have plenty of food, and we should be able to get enough mealwood seeds as well by the time the food runs out. And there is always more hatches to kill. So what we'll do is we're going to go down here. Now this is unfortunate in that we'll be... where are we? We'll be using an awful lot of... We're opening up a lot of area that... where we got? That oxygen will go in. Because we haven't got that much carbon dioxide in the base. You go there, you go there. I've got that done. So we'll do... Now I'm going to do artistic expression beforehand, and that way I'll start doing pictures everywhere. And we'll get some better moods going. Seeing that our stress is coming down because we've stopped going in the water. That was basically most of the stress was from water. Now at some point, once we empty out that water, we'll go get that. In the meantime, we'll get this stuff. Go, uproot that as well. Do the research, get the prettier things. Now where are you emptying the water? Ah, they're taking it to the computer. Now we've still got lots of algae. Yeah. And our oxygen now should be... Yeah, I was expecting better. Although what I will do is get these air tiles done. And that should help us spread the rest of the base. Alright. Got any more? I can't see if I've got spare ones, can I? I'm pretty sure I've got more briar seeds to... 2 more. So what we might do is... Oh, that's the plumbing stuff we got. Maybe pretty the base up a little bit more. So we not have to worry too much about that. They never... I suppose he goes up there for that. Put one up there, and we'll put one, if we can, in here. Although I do need to put it closer, because it's not really going to make a lot of difference over there. Yeah, so we will slowly clean up. Once I get a bigger base, I'll actually assign one of the dupes permanently to tidy up. 7k, so we're getting there with the mule lice. 8,000 will be... so it's heaps of food for now. You need to be put 8 or 7. I mean, they'll do it anyway, but it's preferable to make sure they put food away before it goes off. What we got? So we got 7 there, 8 there. Yeah, I'm happy with 7. Do 7. You're going to be the one hatch that we let live, so it doesn't die. We got this one here too. He actually buried somehow in the ground below the tile. So we're on to that. Now, what else do we need? I'm not going to worry about that yet. The main thing I want to do is close off the base if I can. Or get enough food, get some more people in. Now we can do a med bay. And if we do a med bay, we probably want to do it... Now what do we want? So we're going to have that for food. That's going to be barracks. That's stress relief. In the end, we probably want to actually put it up here. Although we're going to have to move the toilet from this location, because that's going to be one of our airlocks. That'll be the other one. Yeah. What we might do is we'll put it in here. We got research complete. So what have we got? That's our art. We'll go back to getting insulated tiles. And what we'll do is canvases everywhere. And we can chuck... That's not even number, is it? No. Do those there. Now we don't... now we can put them here. Now what we'll do is they can go there. Because we will be putting a mess hall there once we... I can get rid of this water. Which reminds me, we'll also need... you can go... Or deconstruct you. So what I'll do, I don't want the polluted water to have a risk of falling into the clean water. So we'll just make sure there's a little barrier. One will do. And we'll do that on both these sides. And that'll stop anyone from leaking anything into the base. Now it does have the inconvenience of you can go. It will delay how long it'll take for us to get to the thing, but once we get rid of this water, then we can just have a little hole down there that any water can go down. So what are they doing? You're doing batteries. They've got the air tiles in, so hopefully R02 is slowly getting there. Now we do need more dupes to get the jobs done. We've got 11,000, so what I might do is get another cot, and we'll see if we can get another... Okay, we'll just put you there. See if we can get someone else in. Now, do we have anyone decent? Pacifist doesn't really matter. Uncultured, refusing to do art doesn't matter. Can operate. 6 farming, 2 digging. Ugly crier. Now, they're minus 55 decor expectations is pretty good. Destructive is not. A slow learner is not. You got good creativity though. And you are an early bird. But you are destructive. No. And you have got... yeah, so... nope, I think Hassan is our new dupe. We should have enough... because it's just you that can't do combat. Yeah, so we've got enough guys that can do combat. You're in. You're making your own bed. And that will give us... now what jobs can he do? We haven't got a general engineer yet, so why not? But what we want to do is make sure he's not locked into his job. Right. Yeah, alright, so he will do everything else in the usual priority. He won't do his operate above everything else. Alright, so that should speed us up a little bit. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unassigned. Oh, they're not dark because of the light bugs on them. This is going to take a while to do the art. And it might not be the highest priority. Even what we've done will help the base, so I might drop all the art down to 4. So even without the... what have we got? I think the... oh no, the decor might be more than it used to be. I can't remember if it was just 5 before. But even without anything on the canvas, it'll give us a decor bonus, which is good. You're going to get upset because you got soggy feet. Why have you got soggy feet? Oh, that's right, because they're doing that. Alright, so we'll go... have to dig out a way through first. So we'll do that, that and that, and we'll put plumbing back in. How far do we go down? Put the plumbing there for the moment. There's plenty of... you gotta go. And you. Why do you go down there? I set to 9, that's why. Alright, so once I can get access that way, I'll block them off here. And if anyone has any accidents, then it's not going to lead to a bunch of polluted water. And that's all priority 1. That's all fine. We'll just dig those 2 out so they're not there. Alright, so they're digging down here. We get the... yeah, we want to get the water. So I think with this one, we're not really going to be able to avoid the water going on the dupe when we do it. So we'll give it lots of space. What we might do is just dig down here and we'll cancel that. We'll dig down like that. So let's have priorities on, yeah, priority 9. Switch to priority 5. Yeah, we got 2 access for water. You're having a little nap. Oh, what's our food looking at? So we got 6,000. Why did you have a problem? Pressure? No, the pressure shouldn't have been a problem. Now, what have we got? We still got to get... so with our... what are we going to do? Do a priority 1 so they won't build it. With the polluted water with the germs in it, we'll probably... where's the temperature? Alright, so this temperature is pretty cool. We can dig right up against there without worrying about heading up the base. We'll leave that there. What we'll do is we'll not be able to control the mouse. We'll put that in there. Or we could do it further down actually. Because we'll have all of that opened up, so it won't be too much to dig out. So I reckon if I do that, so we don't want to go there, and we'll dig. Where are we gonna dig up here? Now we'll dig that. But that's not the most important one to dig. So that's all that guy's doing. So you're researching, which is useful. We can give you a no, we can't. Thought we'd harvested more of them. There's one down there. Thought we must have used the 2 seeds. I'm not sure where we used them. Yeah. So they're going in the water, but they're not getting too stressed. You can't get through there. We'll get rid of that. Put that there. We'll leave that there for the moment. So what do we... Alright, we got the insulated tile. So basically what I need to do is figure out what I want to use. I'll probably, for the insulated tile, I'll probably use the igneous rock rather than anything else. It doesn't really matter anyway because there'll be a vacuum in the middle. So it's not going to be anything particularly bad. What we will want to do is determine where we're going to go through to start with. What I might do is might just do insulated like that. And I'll just make a little what do you call that again? Make a little airlock. We'll get some algae and igneous rock. On the way down, no. Just for the second, I'll avoid doing the chlorine. So go up like that, and then we'll go. Go down like that. Right, and you still have not got briar seeds, but that should be So the start's priority 1, so they're not going to get to that for ages anyway. Alright, so that'll be our start, and we'll start insulating the base on the outside. Put 1 pump at the bottom and 1 pump at the up at the top. Yeah, so our oxygen still not the best. We are not insufficient oxygen. Alright, so we're not producing enough right now, but we should be for the number of dupes we've got. I think it's just because we are opening up so much of the base that it's telling us that we haven't got enough. Yeah, I think it'll be alright once a little bit passes. And when we open up this one, this ought to be good. What have I done? Get that there. Not sure why. Oh, because I tried to dig that out. That wasn't very smart. And we'll make you pry 5. Hey, you weren't supposed to start doing that. No, we'll make you 6. Now that they've opened it up, I'll get them to do it straight away. And we should have... So that's sandstone, so they'll be able to do the insulation as well. Alright, let's do it 6. Get that sealed back up. Now that they can do the rest of these ones. What I will do is go do that part first. You can collect all the food. Alright, so our food isn't really taken off yet, but it should be fine. Should have enough now to survive with the dupes we've got, and we'll soon be able to maybe get a couple more. Or maybe 1 more. I'll probably go up to 6 and then wait till I've got the base in order and then go above that. So they've still got room in that storage. Now we are storing... So what's around here? So dirt and sand, that's all good. We've got room for that. The things like igneous rock and... How hot's the granite? The granite's pretty warm as well. It might be an idea to store that outside the base. Might do... Yeah, I might do that. And to be honest, the chlorine's not going to be too bad, so... Or... what we could do is put some storage around here. Put the storage there. So what we'll probably do is the insulated stuff will start here. We'll have a space. We'll have another insulation layer. So we've opened up. Yeah, we opened up that. Oxygen's gone in. A lot of the oxygen is going up the top. So eventually that will fill up. And our dupes will be able to breathe. We've got a briar seed. You can plant that. Yeah, so we're nearly done. They'll dig up here and then we'll... what have we got? Not there. We need you to go to there. Yeah, so we should be able to dig out that without everything collapsing, but split even that one. But there's a good chance that they'll all... So you do that higher. Get those ones dug out ASAP. Come on. We'll get the water down here before we end this, I think. How long have we got? We've still got half a day. They should be able to dig this out. Unconventional. And maybe actually dig out all of these. Be funny if there's a hatch in there because he's not going to last long. I'm not even sure what was there. Oh, it's briar seed. Go down there. We probably don't have to go there. That should be fine. There we go. So you go there, get rid of that one. So that will fill up that a fair bit. Still going down. You go there. So we should be able to, if we put that one there, we'll be able to mop up there. That's done. So all the water's at the bottom of a base, and we can start to do, cancel that. Start to do our polluted germy water. Someone go up and do that one. Get into there. Set priority to 5 for all of that. Yeah, so once they get in, we'll lift up that. We want to get the copper and that one too. We'll need to do, what do you got? Stage 5. Need to do ladders up there and a ladder up there so we can get to all the stuff. Alright, so we won't dig out that. But what we need is no, it can't float in the air. You go there. So we'll leave it there, and next time we'll figure out, I'll sort out the polluted water and maybe contemplate moving some of the water where it should be and actually finishing a tank. Might be an idea to, what do we do? Maybe block off like that and then pump out this water. You can get opened into this tank, and then we'll be okay if anything falls down. Okay, I'll see you next time.